This is Finance Education by Robert Kiyosaki and you're watching The Living Mode. What is wealth? According to Robert, wealth is a person's ability to survive so many number of days forward without working for money. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary while poor is eternal. Money comes and goes, but if you have the right education about how money works, you gain power over it and can begin building wealth. Knowledge is power, and with right financial education comes more power. So in this video, I'm sharing 6 important basic finance lessons by Robert Kiyosaki. Lesson number 1: The rich don't work for money. The rich dad says, money works for me. He wants us to learn how money works and how to have it work for us. But if you want to master how, first, you have to remove your fear. According to the rich dad, fear is the primary emotion when the subject of money is discussed. It keeps most people to stay in their job because they fear of not being able to pay the bills or not having enough money. Greed is the second. If you offer more money, they also increase spending. If you don't want to become slave to your money, you have to think about it logically, not through emotions. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability, and buy assets. Asset puts money in your pocket. Liabilities takes away money out of your pocket. The rich have assets that work for them, producing money that they don't need to work hard for money. The key to financial independence is having money that makes more money. Robert wants us to make enough money that we don't have to work anymore. Lesson number 2: Why teach financial literacy? The rich dad believes that money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. This is why he stresses the importance of financial education. A person can be highly educated, professionally successful, and financially illiterate. This is where financial education comes into play. Schools only teach people how to work for money. They are designed to produce good employees instead of employers. What's lacking in formal education is the so-called financial aptitude. What you do with the money once you make it, how to keep people from taking it from you, how long you keep it, and how hard that money works for you. Once you understand the difference between assets and liabilities, concentrate your efforts on buying income-generating assets. The rich buy assets. The poor only have expenses. The middle class buy liabilities they think are assets. The rich focus on their asset columns while everyone else focuses on their income statements. Lesson number 3: Mind your own business. Your profession and your business are different from each other. You should not rely on your job to become financially secure. Instead, focus on your own business and develop your assets. As Kiyosaki puts it, financial struggle is often directly the result of people working all their life for someone else. Many people will have nothing at the end of their working days. The mistake is that too many people forget to mind their own business. They spend their lives minding someone else's business and making that person rich. To become financially secure, a person needs to mind their own business. Acquire assets and use them to purchase income-generating, real assets. The rich dad further noted that real assets are anything with value: stocks, bonds, mutual funds, income-producing real estate, notes, royalties from intellectual property, etc. The best thing about money is that it works 24 hours a day and can work for generations. An important distinction is that rich people buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. Lesson number 4: The history of taxes and the power of corporations. The idea of taxes started when people were made believe that it was intended to punish the rich. In reality, the poor and middle class, the very people who accepted and voted for it, were the ones suffered. Once government got a taste of money, the appetite grew. In the government, the larger his organization, the more he is respected. On the other hand, within rich dad's organization, the fewer people he hire and the less money he spend, the more he is respected by his investors. The rich people are aware of how much they are being manipulated by this system, but they don't let these hinder them. Having a good knowledge in 4 broad areas of expertise: accounting, investing, understanding markets, and law, makes them understand how to protect and enhance their assets. The rich were successfully able to find escape to protect the majority of their income from the government through corporation, which ended up making the poor and middle class victims of the income tax system. Lesson number 5: The rich invent money. The one thing that holds all of us back is self-doubt. While most people wait around for luck and opportunity, the rich ones are creating opportunities out of obstacles. In the real world, it's not the smart that gets ahead but the bold. If you don't think big and take risks, you will spend your entire life waiting for something that is not bound to happen. Kiyosaki illustrates here the importance of financial education. The rich doesn't think that he can make more money just by working harder. He also strives to become financially literate to explore more options and have more power. This allows them to receive greater returns on their money and build up their assets much faster than any other average person. Besides, not only can they learn how to get better returns on their money, but they are also able to invent money. Lesson number 6: Work to learn, don't work for money. Kiyosaki thinks that there are people who are one skill away from great wealth. Aside from the things we learn in school, we also need to learn the skills needed to achieve financial success. The rich people seek work for what they will learn, more than what they will earn. Some of the significant areas to focus on are management and communication. Kiyosaki also stressed the importance of sales and marketing skills. These are specific knowledge that people should acquire to help them reach the road towards financial freedom. Rich people perceive money differently. They know that it is not enough to make money, you also have to grow it and learn how to manage it. It's one thing to become financially independent, and another to become financially literate. Having knowledge when it comes to money matters is essential not just for investors, but for everyone. The financial decisions you face on a daily basis will have a major impact in your future, so you should know how to be responsible for these. If this video add values to your life, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. And don't forget to share.